Years of effort gone, without as much of a trace. And it's all my doing, intentionally. What I still hope to be my first commercial Steam game, PhysiCars, isn't finished yet, but I'll need to take a radically different angle in order to make it happen. Would that entail using a different game engine, or pulling a Randy and
from scratch,
scrapping that whole notion together? We'll see.
Nothing is safe, not even the player controls. If you wanted to go straight, then sure. It might be possible, but even then, without gears, it wouldn't even be a fun drag racing game either. I thought I had it before, but then I stumbled across a treasure. Unity's handwritten car code. Of course I'm not an idiot, so I took this golden opportunity to steal their code and overwrite my horrible mess before. And the rest, I can hand tailor that.
It might have taken me way less time to get it done if I just followed the instructions to the T the first time, instead of just skimming through over about 10 times and constantly glossing over the important bits, but at least now, we've got something. Let's work with it. Technically, I was only using physics to make the car go forward, but not in the way a real car would. In a real car, realistically it's the wheels turning, which actually pushes the car forward. I was like, why don't I just push the whole car forward? Yeah, I literally just applied the force in the direction of the car and called it a day. I'm not even sure to this day if the wheels were turning because I just applied the black material, so your guess is as good as mine. And don't get me started on the drifting. The class, the elegance and precision. Getting that right just hits a spot which few other things can reach. That's probably the most fun part of driving, so nailing that means my fun factor instantly gets multiplied by 10. Well, my issue is 0 times 10 is still 0. So what am I going to do about that? How am I going to make drifting feel less like a goofy gimmick and more like a mechanic, something useful? Hours of tweaking the sideway friction values.
Oh, come on. Nearly there. Just work out for me real quick, come on. There we go. Oh, come on!
I give up. But how can I make you think I didn't give up? A little trick I like to call camera movements. What sells a lot of the gameplay and feel of games is just how the camera responds to how you, the player, are moving. Want to convey speed? Add a little delay in the camera tracking and boom, you flying. And I haven't even changed anything on my end. But drifting can't be that easy though. It's like a whole different dimension of movement. That and a little horizontal displacement and I should be cooking. Who am I kidding? I stole this idea from a video I saw on YouTube about a guy trying to remake Kirby Air Ride. Go check it out though, it's pretty sick. But there's nothing to drive on. Wait, what? I thought I spent hours creating all those maps from scratch. They do technically exist, but they're basically lost to history, so I might as well take this chance while I have it to just make them properly this time. And, you know, account for there being multiple cars in the track at the same time. So that's what I've been working on. That, constantly crashing out, and applying for internships and jobs. It's not paid though. With all of those going on as well, I've got plenty to do, seeing as my old project folder is pretty much just empty. So, stick around because I've got plenty of other projects I'm also going to be working on in this channel and uploading, hopefully in a better fashion. One of those will be fixing my 5-year-old games, which honestly run horrendously and do not hold up to modern standards. To be fair, I made them on the 2012 MacBook, but even then, they're atrocious, so I'm definitely gonna fix them. There's also my recent Ethnic Cleanser bullet hell bubble shooting game. Do keep an eye out for the baby oil. If you haven't seen that video, you got it. If none of that made sense, please check it out. And lastly, sort of like a little personal project of mine, it's a Road to 100, which is essentially me trying to use Meganium to win 100 battle tower wins straight in the Pokemon Soul Silver battle tower, just to prove a point. Yeah, hopefully many more in the future. I'm gonna put up a poll on YouTube and also on my Instagram page. There it is. And so, yeah, whichever one of those projects sounds the most interesting to you, please do. Put it in the comments and I'll be happy to make it. And lastly, if you're just wondering, okay, what on earth had I done with this PhysiCars game before? and you just want to see the process of how I made that game from start to finish up until the point where I'm basically resetting it, I have all of that in a playlist here. Or perhaps I'm just gonna hope the video best for you there. And so on that note, I'll see you in the next video. Cheerio.